ACX. Let's check out what's going on today. 4 new auditions. Just document my publisher journey. Okay. One, I'm going to take a look at the job posts that have auditions that says new. Okay. So 5 for today total. As you can see here, 5. Okay. So we open it up for those 2 projects that have the 5 auditions right here. Okay. For these 2 books, I'll show you the examples are ketogenic diet. And topics are ketogenic diet and getting a career, your dream job, 6-figure job or whatnot. And let's just go check it out real quick. How many? The one has only 1 audition. Okay. Can hear that one? Okay, he has good voice, but right now I haven't found anyone to hire yet. But I want to check up on those other in production projects. What I have going on. I have about several projects right now. Okay, there's send manuscript. Okay, this is what we gotta do. We got a lot of things to do. All right, first I gotta do a review 15-minute checkpoint for this one. Gotta do review the whole audiobook. Finished the audiobook already. Wow, finished. Well, that's fantastic. And I have to send messages for new audiobooks hired yesterday. Okay. Like I said, even with books, a hire and publish, you got to do hire and publish for audiobooks too. You hire and you publish. If you can daily, as much as you can. Sometimes if you don't hire in a writer for the day, for Upwork, what I've noticed that you hire on ACX or you publish on ACX. What I've noticed. Okay. So do it both together to maximize your success in publishing or whatever you do, okay? So let's get started with this real quick, 15-minute. All right, this one, I need a revision. I asked him before. It's 100 1 plus. That's why I asked. And I'll upload. I'm still waiting. I asked last year. It's okay. He's great, but we're waiting. Okay, this is a book finished. Okay, wow. 3 hours. That's fantastic. Finally, we have an audiobook that is 3 hours long. Goodness gracious. You know what I mean? Because the way I feel is that I've had so many books that we had 25,000 words before, and it was like 2 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was never the 3-hour mark because it's important to have a 3-hour mark as an audiobook. That's why you have to have, at least in my opinion now, about 30,000 words. And if you want to be safer, maybe 35,000. But I asked the writers to do 30,000 because the writing is tough. It's a lot of writing, man. 30,000 words. Even the book that I'm working on publishing, it's around 40. Oh, is it 30? The next one I'm working on, it takes a long time. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to listen to these, okay? It's 3 hours. You want to make it 3 hours because below 3 hours, audiobook price is around $6.99 or $7 or something like that, on $6.95 on Audible, right? Or Amazon and everywhere. Most platforms, around $7. But if it goes to 3 hours, it doubles. It automatically becomes like $14.95. Okay? So it's really important to have 3-hour audiobooks. And in order to do that, you have to have 30,000 word books. Okay? So let's check it out. Check out this book really quickly. So when a book is finished, what I like to do is the finished book is becoming a digital nomad. Okay? That's the topic. So if that's finished, I just like to listen to the first few seconds of each audio to make sure it's the right audio, it's the right title, and for each audio. Sometimes I've seen, very rare occasions, I've seen where the audiobook was a completely different book. And I made the mistake of not checking it, right? I didn't publish it. I think ACX rejected it, or it got published, it got rejected, something. And it turns out it was a completely different book. And I think I even paid the narrator without even thinking about it, checking. So I learned my lesson. And there's other lessons like that. Like not only that, I've had books that was 90%, almost everything was good, except one file was a completely different book. And I found out later through reviews or something like that. And I had to contact the narrator and pay them extra to fix, which was both of our mistakes, right? At the end of the day. But I had to check. That's why it's important to double check. I've had that instance even with books. It was horrible. I feel bad. So I do my best to do my best, So going forward and let them know too if and so forth. So let me listen. I'm just checking it's the right audio. Okay. Sounds great. It sounds fantastic. I'm gonna approve the audiobook now, okay? I didn't think I was gonna do a video where I was gonna expect someone to approve it, but it sounds good. So approve audiobook. And you can put your name if it's your own name or your pen name or whatever. I put my brand name. My company name is different, but my company owns a brand trademark name, so I click that. I understand. Yes, I approve. So what I do afterwards is I just tell the narrator like how much I owe them. I owe them 170. I just copy it and send them a message asking them to send me a money request via PayPal, which is what 99% of the narrators use usually. Then I pay them after I get that message. All right, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Please send to, and I'm gonna put my PayPal. After you receive after payment, click payment confirmation on ACX. Thank you. I keep it simple. And I put the digital Nomad. I just kept it too simple almost, right? But that's it. Yeah. I should have said great work. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I want to make this a quick video. That's why I should have said that. But thank you. I'll say it again. Thank you for the work. Okay, I'll say it. I think it's right to say it. I mean, they did a fantastic. Sounded good. Sounded great. It doesn't have to be long, man. Just a lot of times ACX, I'll be honest with you, there is no communication on ACX. with most narrators, I've noticed. And you know what? I'm cool with that. I want to keep it simple. And I think they're cool with that too. So no need really. Just keep it one message. I should have just said thank you, but I don't have to overdo it. You know, be real. And let's go. All right, so that's that. That audiobook's finished. This audiobook, I asked the narrator to fix one thing. This is the first 15-minute process. So for those of you who don't know, narrator is like, once you hire them, their process of finishing the project is you got to hear their first 15 minutes. And once you approve them, that's kind of like you saying, hey, let's finish this project. But first 15 minutes, if you reject it, like you both can cancel the project afterwards. That's how it works with ACX from my understanding. So they have a great process to do it. So it's kind of like similar to my writers, but writers I work with, I have a additional step. I don't tell them after the first chapter. I don't ask them for the full book. I ask them like the first step is table of contents. That's all I ask, the outline. Then I ask them chapter 1. You know, maybe if I want to keep it more simple, maybe I'll just ask for outline and then I'll ask for the book and then book extras. That'll be crazy, but I like to make it multi-steps. Chapter 1, just to make sure the structure is similar, and then ask for the book and all the book extras. I think that's the way we're going to go forward in the future. Before the book, we had a 50%, but I don't think we want that 50%. It's unnecessary because that's how ACX does it. They just ask for one time. It's a 2-step process, 15-minute, and then final check. And I think that's something you can learn as a publisher or any business in terms of the process of completing a project. The process of completing a project. First step, check, and then last step, give me all the files. So for me, I think I'm going to have a 3-step process instead of 4-step. For me, it's like for writing, it's to ask for the outline first. Some people don't even send you an outline. Then you don't have to go to the 2nd step, a 3rd step, right? Whatever. But you ask for the outline first, then you ask for the chapter 1. And after that, I'm going to ask for the entire book and book extras. Instead of before we have done ask for 50%. We don't need the 50%. It slows things down. Okay, that's done. That's done. What's next? Yeah, these books are new hires that we just hired. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna close this out. And this one, I'm gonna close this one out too, actually. And this one, these other 2 jobs, these projects, 2 other audiobooks, I have to send them audio scripts. Okay, so I'm gonna send that myself directly after this video ends because I'm gonna send it through a different. I'm gonna send it myself. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. If you want to learn more, click the link below the video and check out my recommended resources. All right, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.